And we are live during Smackdown on, I wouldn't even call it the main event, but it's the main segment. How about that? How about that? And everybody's on their feet.
Going down.
Yo, and what we call it? The Umafala. The Umafala. Let me get my woman's about to get it.
Jacob.
Woo, he about to.
We getting ready, folks.
Bruh. What? Oh, the tribal chief is in the building. What? What? Oh, shit. Oh.
The werewolf is here with the boot on his foot. He look like me right now.
With the boot. Yo, with the boot. Yo, that's nasty work. Oh, my God. Come on. Oh. He's mashing my man's up, bro.
Oh, he manhandling Roman. That's something you never really seen.
This is what I'm talking about. Get it. With the boot.
With the boot.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to it in a minute. YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, but we watching it like you watching it.
Yeah. You had to. Woman ain't got no high school homies. Where your high school homies?
Ain't got no brothers.
Bruh.
Oh, they tossing Roman around.
This is what they need, though. Oh my God. Woo! Roman through the.
Oh.
Yo, the Samoan. Yo, where are we watching? What are we watching? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, they got the Uma
Thurman. The Uma Thurman. The Uma Fowler, Jerry.
I'm excited. I can't. My blood. This shit send my blood pressure up there. Oh my God, they got my man's laid
I
flat.
didn't need no more excitement after the day I had, but I ain't mad at it.
Yo. They beat yo.
Not they. He. Not they. He.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey, if you watching us, you was watching it too.
Yo.
What?
Yo. What did we just witness?
If you've been following this show, you know King HP likes to talk. I think he's speechless.
Dog.
Oh my God.
I gotta change the title, bro. Broken. I can't even have that. I can't even, my back is broken.
We're gonna intro the show in a minute. I'm trying to calm down and get these links tweeted out because
wow.
You ready, HP?
I'm
We live on Instagram. We live on YouTube.
I gotta change.
We live on Twitter. We in your eye holes and your ear holes. Attitude Era Podcast. It's Friday night, so you know Smackdown just went off the air crazy. We got to talk about it. I'm the Archie Carter, the Southeast Mouthpiece. That's King HP. DNA is on the way, but we can't wait. We can't wait. What did we just see?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, whatever I
Jeff, you
just
look
saw,
scared. You look
my
shook.
my brain ain't processing. You know how I be having my brain start buffering? Right now, that shit loading like a motherfucker.
You look shook.
That wasn't supposed to happen like that.
Wasn't supposed to happen.
So, oh my god, I'm gonna wait till DNA get in the building to ask this question because this is gonna be devastating. This gonna be Roman dominated by a Samoan werewolf. I mean, he was supposed to be the big dog, but I know dogs and I know wolves.
Oof. A dog can't do nothing with no werewolf.
Nah, bro, not like that. Not like that. Did you see? My man was moving with the boot. With the boot. And I ain't got nothing for it, bro. I feel kind of bad low key for Roman. Like you were outnumbered, you were outgunned. You ain't even had Paul Heyman to like talk your mess.
I was,
Shout out to Gabe Life.
I was waiting for somebody to come out, but think about what Roman Reigns did and who he did it to during his run in the bloodline. I don't know if he got any allies.
I don't know, but Gabe Life on Instagram, shout out to you, you know what I'm saying, everything you got going on. I'm weak. Jacob was in there wrecking my boy with the boot on, and that's
with
what
the boot.
Boot.
He looked like me with the broke toes right now.
Oh my god. Bro, I'm gonna have to break this joker out, bro.
Who could Roman call on?
Yo, I remember this song, bro.
It ain't Paul.
It said the song said, try Jesus, not me. Cause I throw hands.
I fight. Shout out to Toby.
Luffy with the pull up.
Luffy,
Yeah,
I needed him to talk too, because this is week number 2 where we seen him. But we need to know the beef. Clearly, it's beef.
Instagram, they talking about Jay Uso, but Jay Uso on Raw.
It gotta be Jay and Jimmy. It has to be. Who else?
Yo, they over here going ham on the Instagram joint. They over here talking about it's I'm gonna fuck his name up. Hikalua. Hikalua, the tall joint.
Yeah, the other guy.
Taller Tonga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And what was Tom Maloa at tonight?
He botched. He just came out there now with the shit over.
So he missed his flight. He botched his flight.
Bro, it's so comedy though. Like,
it's a reason he wasn't on TV. Hey, TJ, I don't know who we acknowledging. I don't know. I'm confused. Cause but that Jacob Fatu factor is ridiculous. Jacob Fatu, bro, he put the sauce on his new blood. I call him the new blood.
I think a lot.
Peace, Benny. Yeah, Roman. I don't know who the backup could be.
I see the Usos. I seen Dean Ambrose name getting thrown around. I see a lot. I see the chats.
I mean, realistically, Chad. I Instagram y'all popping with it tonight. Realistically, though, who could help Roman? Jay is hurt. I mean, Jimmy's hurt.
Is he hurt or is his feelings hurt?
Jay's been off TV.
He worried about
chasing Rhea Ripley. He's on Raw.
Chasing Rhea Ripley, bro. Yo, I think right now the first thing Roman could do is bring back Jimmy if Jimmy's available. Right? This is in a perfect world. I don't know statuses and injuries and all that. Roman did everybody dirty.
That's the point. He didn't, but y'all remember, bruh? Y'all remember how Roman was talking?
He was
how Roman was acting. He calls up God mode. Greatness on a different level, bro. He calls up God. You on my island of relevancy, but I'm the big dog. This is my yard. He was talking like Nino Brown in New Jack City.
Dog.
He told people for 3 years, sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
He damn sure did, bro. Wreck everything, wreck everyone, and leave.
And leave.
Dog. I gotta.
Who?
I know who my allegiance is with. You want me to show you? I can show you who my allegiance is with. Hold on.
Show me.
Hold on. I gotta
I
check
need to
myself
see.
screen,
HP pulling stuff out the hat. I don't know what's going on. Roman Reigns got destroyed. It's just me on the screen. I don't know what's going on. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Attitude Era Podcast, Smackdown recap. It was crazy. A crazy ending to a somewhat decent show. I don't know where HP going. Maybe he going to help Roman. DNA is on the way. I saw him hop up off the couch, and it's a lot going on. So,
all right, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes to show my allegiance, bro. Because Roman needs help, right? And the storyline they wrote for him is
he needs some milk.
He needs some milk. He needs some.
He needs DNA. I know you know people. I know you know Zilla. I know you know. I know you know. I know you know people. Roman Reigns needs some help.
That boy needs some milk.
Listen, man. I mean, we know that. I knew this is how the story was going to go. It's going.
Okay, You knew this? Let me ask you this. Did you know this? My allegiance, because I watched what happened. Somebody got dominated with the joint.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? We got, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, listen, for the fact that you just casually have a boot in your house, you're a sick man, bro.
My man was dominated. This joint hard. This joint, you know what I mean?
Jacob Fatu with one leg changed the whole, just changed the tide.
I don't need it.
Crazy, yeah.
So, well, we weren't really getting into it because we was waiting on you to tap in. But I asked the question to the chat, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. X. Who can help Roman Reigns? Because during those 3-4 years, he destroyed everybody, and he was talking crazy. He was doing what he wanted to do. He need allies right now. Who do we think can help our Roman Reigns?
He got to get one of these.
I mean, first of all, Jerry's saying this joint is hard. He can't help him. Jerry's pause magnet is just
he's disqualified.
Disqualified. But I mean, we know what's gonna happen, man. Listen, we're gonna have 3 more weeks of this, and then slowly but surely the original bloodline is gonna be forming. You already get it with OTC. He's gonna have to go apologize. Okay, Archie's on his Undertaker shit. But he's gonna have to go and apologize, or Jey Uso and
Roman ain't apologize. Roman Reigns and apologize?
No,
you put that in the same sentence?
No, but what I'm saying is Paul on the behalf of Paul Heyman. See, you got to remember Paul Heyman didn't come back. It's gonna be another 2 weeks of Roman getting his ass whipped by himself. Paul Heyman is gonna come back, and Paul Heyman is gonna reach out to get the allies. Listen. Well, Jimmy, he ain't gonna have to even say anything because Solo already fucked Jimmy up. So Jimmy's gonna pull back up already with Roman. As far as Jay, Paul Heyman's gonna reach out with the even though what happened is still family. These guys are not part of the original family. Y'all fight on your own. Them, they're outsiders, they're degenerates. And I'm telling you, why you think they're not putting no gold on Jey Uso? He's part of the storyline, man. By the time War Games comes around, it will be the original bloodline versus the new bloodline. And we're going with the OTC, man.
I think that's going to be kind of crazy, man, because at the end of the day...
Bro, you talking about 2
Look, Awesome Sauce, he said it. Awesome know what type of time I'm on. Paul Heyman going to be the one apologizing.
2 to 3 weeks of Roman getting beat down. He's
a baby face now. He got to get that ass whooping.
Paul Heyman going to be the one apologizing for him.
Cody.
I think Roman has some apology in him. You remember that Hell in a Cell with him and Jey Uso and Jimmy had to he was like, "What's wrong with you, man? You tripping?" And Roman was sitting there, you know what I'm saying?
Doing that's when all of this started. You talking back in the Thunderdome COVID days. That's what I'm saying. This is how long Roman been
beating
on his bullshit.
Yeah.
Trust me, as a man that has been on his bullshit, apologizing ain't easy. It don't always work. That's the point we missing too. Who said these apologies and olive branches and peace treaties gonna work?
Yo, they in the Instagram going wild. They say Heyman is the go-between guy. You got Rikishi coming back for a match or two. I don't feel like that's too far-fetched, but I kind of feel like it's not an option.
It's very far-fetched. Rikishi ain't coming back for no matches, bro.
You think he come back as a managerial position to talk some? Nah, I don't see that either.
He's not a better mouthpiece than Paul Heyman. Paul.
Yeah, Paul Heyman.
And y'all heard that from the southeast.
Southeast mouthpiece.
Whoa.
I know a thing or two about mouthpieces.
Oh shit!
We got mouthpieces with Jerry pulling out boots. It's gonna be one of those nights, folks. Welcome
to
my
allegiance, bro.
Podcast Smackdown recap.
This is my allegiance, and I'm gonna tell you why. I just watched. I remember for years there was a guy saying, I'm the big dog.
Well,
this is my
title. Roman Reigns dominated the Samoan Werewolf. He didn't.
Oh shit! I misspelled. I was excited when I was writing that joint. By a Samoan.
Ladies
Roman
and gentlemen,
got bodied.
Good night.
And to think, and here's the thing we overlooking. Jacob Fatu did that on one good foot. Imagine if he had two good foots.
He's going to need reassurance from him, man.
I don't know.
I think we're too soon to talk that because Jacob Fatu is like, you got to give us that on a main stage. We got to get that on. I don't know what PLE you would want to put that.
Bad Blood is next. No, Berlin. They're going to Berlin.
Give me Solo first because I'm gonna tell you this. You've been perfectly putting Jacob Fatu, right? So don't give me him first, and then we have Solo last, and the match with Solo don't measure up. Give me Solo first. Because one, Roman's going straight for Solo. Solo's been the one bumping his gums. Solo been the one putting on the Uma Thurman joint. He's been the one
to follow, man.
Nigga said Uma Thurman joint. What's wrong with you?
You want to put Uma Thurman around your face?
I'm gonna write it.
Rocky.
I'm gonna write it so I can pronounce it right.
Ula Fala.
Ula Fala. You hear me?
Mashi Donkey and Ula Fala. We are learning words and phrases here on Attitude Era Podcast.
Mashi Donkey.
Yo, he still hasn't said anything. I wonder if he won't talk on the mic until the show before the pay-per-view. That's coming off the Instagram joints.
Do y'all need to hear from Roman Reigns? That is the question, chat. Do you need to or do you want to hear? I know we want to, but do we need words or we just want action?
No. I'm gonna be honest with you. Him not talking is helping the baby face turn because he has to stay in the space of anti-hero. I don't want him on no Cody Rhodes shit. That shit is gonna make him corny. He's gonna get right back to the sucker and succotash shit. No, he has to stay in that first when you seen Goldberg bag and you rooted for him. He was a baby face, but he didn't talk. It was just about action. So we have to get to that point until the story is able to build without him sounding corny, and then he can speak with just words of, you know what I mean, like allies, or I got somebody else to help me, or such and such, or I'm here to reclaim the original tribal chief. But I like that he's not talking because we in a situation where the story tells itself. We don't really need him to tell us what's going on. And that's the power within the bloodline story. We already know what's happening. So I feel like him getting on the mic, pulling up, you know what I mean, the usual baby face shit just lowers his character and it makes it, we go back to the big dog days. And I'm good on that. So I'm glad he's not talking, if you ask me.
I kind of agree with you because once he starts talking, you can draw. And first of all, once he starts talking, you have to point him in the direction you want to go, right? And right now, it's still, we just know he's trying to beat the brakes off Solo. But once he starts talking, he's going to start drawing empathy. Do we want him to draw empathy right now? Or do we want him to just look as diabolical as possible, as enraged? You know what I'm saying? So don't let him talk. He could go right back to me.
Diabolical, and he looks vulnerable at the same time, and that's why I like the situation that's going on, because you're getting a lot out of one. You're getting a lot out of one individual and it has multiple layers. So you're not just getting, oh man, he looks vulnerable, he looks dominant into it's the numbers game, and then that's karma. This the same game that he used to play with everybody when he was on his bullshit. Now he's falling victim to it. So it's a full circle story. I like the, you know what I mean? I like this. That's why I said he's going to get his ass whooped a couple more weeks before he gets an ally, because you got to see him go through that. That's the rise for him to get the Ufafala back. Like he gotta get that.
He had it for a second though. He put it on. He looked like I'm home, and
once he did that, I knew Jacob was coming back, because I'm like, yo, the other two is already down. The timing is already. And then think about this, like the Cody shit, man. Why is Cody coming to save? I don't like.
Yeah, go ahead and say it.
Nah. Because let me change that. This is the Attitude Era podcast. The Attitude Era, they used to do that in the Attitude Era, but it had a little more edge to it. Like, you remember when Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels was about to fight at WrestleMania, and then they made them team up on teams, and then they wound up winning the tag belts, but then they argued, and you know what I mean? Then they wound up dropping it because they were feuding, or they made The Rock and Stone Cold team up before WrestleMania. So they've done shit like that, but it just hasn't been cheesy. Like, this is just like, oh my goodness, I'm going to go save the guy that I have to be in 3 weeks, and yes, we're together, we're united. Like, this shit is.
And it can't be Cody anyway, because he take too long to get to the damn ring. He got to sing his song and all that. So
reunited, and it feels so good. Yeah, I mean that's
who would y'all want to see with Roman though? Outside of Jay and Jimmy, who could it possibly be? Who do y'all think?
I just think it's the originals, bro. Maybe
it's the originals with
maybe Sammy. You bring Sammy back. Maybe that's it. I mean, we know The Rock ain't going along with him.
No, I think that does happen. I think The Rock aligns with Roman. When they raise his hand or something happens where Roman's about to get a win, the turn comes and The Rock aligns with Solo and them. And then you see that Solo give the
Ulafala.
Thank you, please. Oh man, I'm trying to look down and not look down. He gives the Ulafala to
Rocky?
The Rock. Yeah. Because it
Roman
makes him
got to climb a bigger hill now. Like,
yes,
he got to climb. This would be the ultimate revenge story then.
Yeah. And en route to The Rock, you could either pass Jacob and say, no, we're going to say this down the road, because Jacob is long-term. You have Jacob on roster, so we don't have to do this right away. The Rock, all of a sudden, a movie deal comes in, and all of a sudden he can't, you know what I mean? Rock time is of the essence. So if we can get him in, get Solo out the way first, because the moneymaker match, honestly, is The Rock and Roman. Second, Jacob Fatu and Roman. It's not.
I think Rock and Roman would be bigger to the mainstream, but to the wrestling fans, Jacob and Roman, that's damn near a dream match.
It almost, but storyline. Once they start rolling that storyline into it, and you see how The Rock aligns, and then because people hate The Rock in real life for movie reasons, and then he come back as the final boss, and it just, oh yeah, I hated your last movie, Rock, or whatever, whatever, you did Henry Cavill bad, you know what I mean? That's how they do it.
And I watched Jumanji 2 today. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, you pissed me off with that Rock, and then he does this final boss wearing that also probably why they don't want Roman to talk too. Unfortunately, we do have to say this, you know what I'm saying? The other Samoan Alpha has passed away. You know what I'm saying?
That's been confirmed?
Yeah, that was confirmed. That's what's so bad about this. They broke the story. I don't know what that source was that said that, like 2 or 3 days ago.
Yeah, because I asked Charles about it, and then his daughter said he was still alive. So it's been confirmed.
Yes, that's. But unfortunately, it was confirmed. They did a little thing, and I think it's better to keep Roman not talking because your father just passed. Now this man who's like family to you as well just passed. Like, if you can't do it, if it's too, because everyone takes things different, and we have saying, so if you could just keep him off the mic, just because
it's too late to talk anyway. We've seen him 3 times. Hey,
well, I'm just saying the emotional, because even though you got storylines and stuff, his dad, Alpha and SIkoa, were there to present him with the
Ulafala. There you go.
And so it might have, you know what I'm saying? You just like, damn, last time
First of all, I know we recapped the Smackdown, but for the fact my man cannot pronounce it every time he the over.
Yo, in Hawaii, they're called a lei, and that's what I want to naturally say because I spent time over
I
there.
think it's a difference in what that one is, though.
No, absolutely it is.
They
But I
can
don't
even
wanna-
get off the plane.
Did y'all tell them though? Did y'all tell them about the YouTube membership?
Oh no, we was shocked by our moment. So look,
I was trying to get the new joint uploaded, and so as we kill it here, I'm gonna give y'all a little signal, and then we could, you know what I'm saying, and then we could give them the trailer on here. You know what I'm saying?
Do that while they gotta know what's going on, man.
we got some more excitement for y'all coming here. And if you even need more excitement, this Sunday at 3 p.m. right here, where you at right now. Well, if you're not on YouTube, come to YouTube. Hit the subscribe notification button. Brand new, never seen before, sit down interview with Bret Hitman Hart this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern time.
Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Bret the Hitman Hart interview will be on the Attitude Era podcast YouTube channel. So make sure y'all tap in. But yo, everybody that's in the live that rocks with us with the live recaps Monday, Tuesday, and Friday, get that YouTube membership. It is exclusive shows that are only on Patreon and YouTube membership. And y'all want to get them because y'all want to watch them. They got us with Jerry and Archie. That's basically a show that they created that's based on, you know, the wrestling community and culture. Got us as the fans. Like, they got us. Like, when did you find out Undertaker and Kane wasn't real brothers? When did you find out that Yokozuna was not from Japan? When did you find out that Stone Cold and Mike Tyson was not going to actually wrestle? That series, They Got Us, is there. We also got Near Fall. Near Fall is Jerry's show. That's when a WWE superstar was so close to winning that WWE championship or that heavyweight championship, but they just couldn't get there. They had a near fall. They got close to it, and Jerry breaks down certain things of why that may have happened, why they didn't get there. Then we got Cold Food with Archie, where, you know, it's something that we was hyped about. Like, for instance, Jimmy versus Jey Uso at WrestleMania, but then when you got that plate of food, it was cold. It wasn't hot. It was weak. So basically, Cold Food is the breakdown of big moments in wrestling that we was on the edge of our seat for, and then they turned out to be And then lastly is my show, Top 5. That's where we talk top 5 wrestling with anything. So right now, I just shot an episode with D'Lo Brown, and we broke down top 5 European champions. D'Lo Brown gave me his top 5 European champions. I gave him my top 5 European champions, and then it's behind the YouTube membership for y'all to debate which top 5 was better and give us your top 5 European champions. But that's my show, Top 5. We talk about top 5 everything in wrestling. So I got another WWE Hall of Famer coming on the Top 5 show this Monday. And once I get it shot, because I like to have it done already before I announce it, I'll let y'all know about that. But so far, I got I said it. But yeah, I got D'Lo Brown on Top 5. So make sure y'all tap into all of that on the YouTube membership. Jerry, what is it to get the YouTube membership? Like $3.99, right?
Well, you got 3 tiers, right? So you got the NXT, that's the developmental league, you know, and with the developmental, you got the I believe it's $4.99. Then you have the Raw or SmackDown. Where on the main roster do you want to go? You know what I'm saying? It's Raw or SmackDown. It'll be your pick, and that'll be $9.99, right? Then when you get to the upper echelon of upper echeloning, you have the PLE. That's when you do all the hard work pays off. The PLE tier, and that is at $19.99. There's definitely several perks, different emojis you can get, and there will be live chat that we can also pop on. So, like, you know, we might even do it tonight. We might do it on where it's a live chat, but the live chat, unlike this live chat, will be for members only, so we can discuss and be in there with you discussing that. On top of that, there'll be things like polls and things. So when I'm like, hey, what near fall do y'all want to see? You will get to vote, so you will be a part of it. Like I say, join the membership, but become family. You know what I'm saying? Because you will really literally be a part of this, to where now you will have some say-sos and things like that. Also, gaming tags, tournaments you will be explicitly a part of. Those are also thrown in the perks as well, along with bonus content such as additional episodes, early access, the shout outs. If you want us to follow you on your social medias, you know what I'm saying? King HP, you love it. You know what I'm saying? The Archie Carter and the DNA. Don't even forget, too, there's not just us. There's Gamage, you know what I'm saying? The interview extraordinaire. And there is Z the Dropout. Where can you find Z the Dropout? You can find Z the Dropout. He was just on the Trenches card. You know what I'm saying? He's one of him and DNA, like, you know what I'm saying? They the original. They are the original. Yo, when it started with the NWO, it was Hall and Nash, you know what I'm saying? It was DNA and Z. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? And now so you get those type of follows, you know what I'm saying? So you get to brag.
Right now, YouTube membership just started. So, you know what I mean? To make our Friday special, we're gonna see who's somebody. I know somebody out of this YouTube live is gonna be the first one to sign up for the YouTube membership. So I'm gonna tell y'all like this, man. Whoever's the first person, the first do it like this. The first 5 people to sign up for the YouTube membership, I'm giving them a free Get Money and Drink Water Olympic Edition t-shirt. First 5 people. So if you sign up, that's any tier. You can sign up for the NXT tier. If you sign up and become a membership on the YouTube, you get a free Get Money and Drink Water Olympic Edition t-shirt. They up on the site right now. Just so y'all don't think I sell bullshit clothes for the people that don't know. It's 2024. It's the Olympics. Boom. This is the shirt that I'm talking about.
Bang.
Size is small through 3X. So let's get the members going, man. Become a member. I'm telling you, once you sign up for the YouTube membership with us, you're going to fall in love with it. It's going to be content on there that you can get lost in if you're a true wrestling fan. So let's get the members going. The first 5 get a Get Money and Drink Water Olympic t-shirt. Let's sign up.
I'm going to say this, and you know, we ain't trying to sell y'all on nothing, but think about this. We got a Bret Hart interview dropping Sunday for free. Then we have a Booker T hot tag coming probably next week for free. We drop new episodes of Double Up every Wednesday for free. We do the Gaming with the Game for free. So we give you free, new, and live content 7 days a week. You're not getting that nowhere else. And if the content that we giving you is recaps, Bret Hart interviews, Booker T hot tags, just imagine what you could get. So that's all I'm saying. So
I
that's
think
the moment
it's
get
ready.
beat down.
I think it's ready, but there's only. I mean, we live. You know, anything can happen during a live show.
No,
You know
okay, all right. You the producer. So
you
the truck. You know on Raw they said, let's go to
I
the
think
truck.
after we show the trailer, we get members.
Bet. So we gonna drop it right now?
Yeah, we dropping it right now.
Bet. Here we go. Let's see. Yo, this thing better jump up.
This is DNA, and y'all checking out my show Top 5. You got a top 5? I got a top 5. But let's see whose top 5 is better. Good night. Good night.
Brr, it's cold food with the Archie Carter. A wrestling match, a return, a battle, something that you were looking forward to because you knew it was going to be hot. And when you got it, well, it wasn't. That's cold food, and I'm here to talk about it. It's cold food with the Archie Carter. Hey, waiter, this cold.
King HP, and here we're gonna look at wrestlers that couldn't get the job done. We're gonna look at it. Why didn't they win? What happened? And because it's near fall, we're gonna see if we can get them some gold. Remember, the referee's decision is final.
Fire.
See it, man. How can I not want to become a member after watching the
We ain't playing. It's done. The work is done. You missing out. You missing out. But yeah, we've been doing a lot of work over here. We're gonna do more. It's content crazy over here. And it's we just created a new show today that wasn't even included in that. So y'all, hey, the blessings are plentiful on Attitude Era Podcast is all I'm saying.
I gotta throw some of these up, you know what I'm saying? Vinny, we're gonna give you a pause on yours. I'm gonna still throw your joints up. And
if it's hard, it's hard. If it's hard, it's hard.
You know what I'm saying? But we're working. Don't think we're
working. Yeah, we definitely giving it to y'all. And shout out to the people who've been rocking with us since we got this thing back going again. We got some day ones, as they say. speaking of day ones, where was Jimmy and Jey Uso when Roman was getting beat down tonight?
I don't know where it was at, man.
And Bret Hart this Sunday. Don't forget that. Right here, YouTube, Bret Hart, new interview. So
3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got you, Vinny. You know what I'm saying? Before I put it up there, I had to, you know what I'm saying, put the pause on it. But yeah, we could back into SmackDown a little bit more, but I'm excited. After I watch that, every time I see that trailer, I'm like, yo, it's like
that was fire.
Yeah, tell a friend to tell a friend. Matter of fact, even when we sign off, I'm gonna play it again. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day,
you like to double dip.
I like to double up.
Yo,
which is another joint.
On that note, y'all, I'm signing out, man.
It's time to turn up.
I'll see y'all on Monday, man. Listen,
what's tomorrow? Saturday? Yeah. No, you'll see them on Sunday with your Bret Hart interview.
Oh yeah, I will. I will see y'all Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Bret Hart interview drops. But listen, y'all, sign up for that YouTube membership. It's some heavy shit on there. Y'all seen. Just in case I thought I was lying, y'all seen D'Lo Brown up there. I know it's real, man.
I've not seen that green European championship in about
out the green European
in about 20 years,
bro.
bro.
You know he rock with me. D'Lo brought out the green European when he
that took me right back to being a kid, man. Like I haven't seen that in years.
Yes,
that's exclusive in itself. I'm sure some people have never seen that. Some people forgot about that. That's crazy.
That's telling you right now, man. Get that YouTube membership, man. This Sunday we tapped in though, y'all. HP and Archie, they gonna turn up, man. Good night.
Good night.
All right.
Yeah, shout outs to DNA, you know what I mean? For
you gotta pop in and sometimes you gotta pop out and show people. But yeah, well, I wish somebody had popped out tonight to help Roman Reigns chat. Y'all keep it active. We about to start at the top of the show and get to the end. It might be real quick because SmackDown has been very lackluster these past few weeks. Even with Roman being back, it's kind of like we sit around waiting for Roman.
Man, it's an unfortunate truth. It's an unfortunate truth. Like, the show started off on one, Tiffany Stratton doing her thing with Nia Jax. They had a nice little ring cover. It had Pretty Deadly. I like to see that there's something going on there because Pretty Deadly just as a random tag team is just like, but if they're going
Tiffany with Pretty Deadly would be kind of fire, low key.
Yeah, like I think that works.
They kind of have the same kind of thing because Pretty Deadly, since they come, Pretty Deadly was heating up, then one of them got hurt. Right. So that slowed them down. And then with a team like that, it's hard to kind of put them somewhere, because they have the whole, I guess, that androgynous kind of thing going on. So, but yeah, Pretty Deadly, I like Pretty Deadly. So
I do too, especially with the, like you said, with the Tiffany. I think that's great.
That'd be a nice team though.
Yeah, a nice little 3-man, woman, 3-person group.
And since she says Tiffy time, it could be Pretty Time. We on Pretty Time. You know what I'm saying?
We on Pretty Time for Pretty Deadly time. Or whatever. Yeah, that works. And it leads for more little group matches, intergender matches, because you do have other groups out there just like it. The New Day. I'm sorry, I lied to you. The Judgment Day, right? Who have Liv, and then that, but that's a Raw thing.
Street Profits. I mean, even if we just have Street Profits who have B-Fab, OC who has Michin, so you have even AOP. They have Scarlett with Karrion Kross, so there are like female members in kind of manager positions to where that'll work with Tiffany Stratton. So
and the new Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, it's not a group, but it's just the two. But will they add a third person to even these numbers? Probably, maybe, potentially. Who knows? So I do like it. Nia Jax, champion,
cool. Queen of the Ring, having a good year.
Having a phenomenal year. I think at the end of the year, the Attitude Era Awards, some of these things like Wrestler of the Year, Best Female Wrestler of the Year, we got to have these debates and then.
Nia's up there. You don't have the type of year she having without being talked about.
And Gunther is replicating the same type of success. So phenomenal work for them. But then we get attacked by Michin with the kendo stick.
Michin again.
Michin again. This was going on since before Kalani. I'd have to go way back. I'd have to go get another notepad to see when this started, because I remember before the North American Women's title, Michin was in that, and I said, well, I don't think Machin's gonna win because she's got a match this Thursday with Nia Jax. This is before the King of the Ring tournament. Here we are after the King of the Ring, after SummerSlam, and we still doing this. What is this for? Next week, they say, I think they got Michin versus Nia Jax for the women's title. That ain't going to NXT?
Man, move on. Michin ain't winning no belt. No title, no belt, no Heritage Cup, no Speed Championship, no 24/7 Championship, no Hardcore Championship, no European Championship. She not getting all the pieces for the green at the McDonald's Monopoly. She not winning the game Connect Four. She not winning the game of Uno. She catching all the red lights home. Michin,
but I will say this. She had Tim's on, and I always prefer people to stomp people out with Tim's. She came in.
You from New Jersey, and
she came in with the official footwear. I gotta appreciate it. I do think she has good matches though, which is why she's on the main roster. She's just.
I don't like Michin. I like Mia Yim. Give me Mia Yim. That's who I liked. That's who I enjoyed. When they did the name change, and give me Mia Yim.
I can see that. Okay, I'm with you. Then we get Carmelo Hayes, and he's talking to Bianca and Jade Cargill and I think Naomi, and he's trying to invite. Basically, it's just leading up to Andrade match, and Andrade takes an L this week, right? It's a decent match, but what are we doing here? They kept saying he's down 0-2. Jay brought the shit up. Ain't you down 0-2 to this man? Like, what are you doing? So, what's the direction here?
They're trying something. I just don't know what the something is with Carmelo. I think they cooled Carmelo off way too fast and too soon when he came to the main roster. Now they're trying to rebuild. You should not be rebuilding your number one draft pick, or if that's what he was after his first match on main roster, which was your champion. Like,
that was a mistake in and of itself. There was no why. No one asked for that. And then
I could see if it was Trick Williams, I could see, because him and Trick had that whole little summit in interaction in the ring. So they had some kind of history. But Carmelo was just like, oh, he ain't got nothing to do. Cody needs somebody to wrestle. But you know what? It's the Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens thing. Kevin Owens said, I don't want to fight. I don't want a title. It's like, I think that may have been storyline, but it may have been true. It's just they're trying to heat up ice cold Cody Rhodes, and sometimes people fall victim to that. But that was definitely a big step up for Carmelo, but it was a further step down when he didn't win. And now they're just trying to find something, I think, for him to do.
Yeah, I remember that botch. They went midair for the Cody cutter, and
the two cutters.
Yeah, they didn't meet. They didn't even connect. So it's just two guys jump across the ring, halfway across the ring, and don't even make contact with each other.
Somebody should have yelled the scissors first. Then it would have hit the cutters.
And then, they didn't even do it at the same time. So yeah, you're right. It's bad. So, but we get a bloodline.
Think about what you just said. Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, Naomi, Carmelo Hayes. These are stars. Some say superstars. Just spinning their wheels, talking to each other.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, and it was like, we just waiting to get our tag team title shot. You lost them bitches back at Clash at the Castle, and we still ain't making traction. Like, why are out? Then they defending the belts on Raw. They got the same issues on Raw. I'm not opposed to having two different belts for the two different shows. I actually like having one set of belts, and you got to go back and forth between shows. It's going to show how good of a champion you are, but they're not good champions either. So it's like, what are we doing here? Can we just give the belts back?
Yeah, I just thought I'd bring that up, that you have all this talent and people, but they're just spinning their wheels.
I'm with you. Get a little bloodline promo next. And Vinny said, yeah, fact, they like Mia Yim over in Michin. I do too. The name changes can mess you up.
I like the head baddie in charge, baby.
Yeah. I think Bloodline was next, right? Well, no, it wasn't next, but it was just a little promo. And eventually Solo breaks it down about the loofah.
Ula.
The Ola
Fala. Say
Fala.
Ula.
Ula Fala.
Fala.
Ula Fala. The
Ula
Ula Fala. I say it enough times, I'm gonna definitely get it right. The Ula
Not
Fala.
Uma Thurman. It's not Oompa Loompa. It's not up, up, down, down. It's Ula
AB start.
Fala. So,
and with that being said, you know, he breaks that down. We get a Naomi Blair Davenport match. Again, it felt like just filler. We're just like the whole show almost felt like a bathroom break. Almost.
That's a long bathroom break. That's a light some candles, take a Epsom salt bath break.
Bro, it's not a good. I love to write, and this is my notes. Look at all that extra page. You know, normally I could pull something out. And I'm
just saving trees. They
care about down here. I got highlights and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But I'm no. There's nothing to highlight.
Smackdown has been very middle of the road the past 3-4 weeks.
Yes, but
waiting for Roman, even with Roman back, it just feel like we're waiting for Roman.
Yeah, they got to figure something out because next we get Kevin Owens and Grayson Waller, and you get the little promo. And I like, but for weeks you had Kevin Owens and Randy, your biggest stars in tag teams, spinning their wheels. Now, all of a sudden, Randy wants to go to... I get his reason, but you set that up at King of the Ring with that. Now you got Kevin Owens. You're my best friend. You was there for me through thick and thin. I deserve a title shot. It's so corny. It is corny, and I ain't gonna hold you. The Grayson Waller match was good. Them trying to jump KO was cool. Cody coming out, cool. I felt like there was a moment, I think I got a screenshot of it, where KO was behind him with a chair. And if KO would have smashed him in the back with that chair, it could have heated this thing up. But he didn't. He put his chair down first. He didn't even look like to think about it or anything like that. Nothing. It's just, we're just friends, bro. And may the best man win. Awesome. I don't think he's going to turn on Cody because they're already going to fight. Like, you can't turn on. Even if you turn on me, we're already set to fight. The time to do that would have been this week, and him never accept wanting to fight for that world title. And then this week, Cody saving him, and then him be like, no, I'm not going to fight you. And then him laying him out with a chair, and this being like, but I'll take this because you're a boring champ. Oh. And then Cody just wearing that, I'm not Cody, Kevin just wearing that belt every week, and Cody can't even get his own belt back.
I was watching something earlier today about Chris Jericho when he cut the promo on the Big Show and the Undertaker, and how he actually got in trouble when he came out and called their promo boring. So, I mean, I guess the boring is not a word you want to use, but what it was 3-4 weeks ago, the number one trending topic and number one trending hashtag and number one trending tweet for WWE SmackDown was boring. That was the tweet. That was what the people were saying, not us. So it's just been very middle of the road. It's like, I don't think they, like I said the wheels are spinning with Carmelo and Jay, Naomi and Randy and KO and Cody. It's just the wheels are spinning, but it's not going anywhere.
And that's a problem. Taking over New York, yeah, the belt pass off was a bit of a heelish moment. Roman holding SmackDown back. I think you're phrasing it wrong, but I get you. It's like,
I don't think he's holding it. I don't know how to say it. The thing about it is, it's one show, 2 hours a week. It's not much progressing he can do or they can do. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree with that because we
won't see nothing again until next Friday.
We watched Raw become a good show, and it's 3 hours. Raw could go to 2. Raw will be smoking fire because even they said this is the most Raw ratings they've had since WrestleMania, and it was at 1.8 million people. I think they capped that at almost 2 million, 1.9 million, which is crazy.
I thought they might have been kind of keeping it kind of still for the move to Netflix, but that's a long ways away, bro.
Well, Raw or Smack? Because Raw, you got like everything going on with Dom and Liv. Right?
Well, and see, you know what? You got to wrap this up too, because I've been saying this. Roman Reigns is going to Raw when it goes to Netflix.
I believe that to be the case too, but I'm waiting for the official. Like, so I think it'll probably be around War Games where they're like, he got to switch brands. Because Jey Uso is on Raw. Jimmy's been off show and
yeah, but you can't bring the whole bloodline over there. That's gonna be the issue. And how long? Like I said, you mentioned earlier, it can go from Roman and Solo to Roman and Jacob to Roman and Rocky. Like this, if this is what he's gonna be tied to for the next upcoming year or so, SmackDown really needs a boost in the arm. They need something. They need something else. You can't have people talking backstage when they could be getting busy in the ring.
Well, I'm gonna put this on here. I'm actually put it on screen. 2 more weeks and Netflix is gonna ask for Solo over Roman. Absolutely not. I feel you on the holding them back kind of because he's so good. He was so good. It was the show was built on it. That
you know what it is? It's when a sports team loses, like if they rebuilding. It feel like they're rebuilding. And they're still trying to build around the one piece, which is Roman. But we'll see. But what we had next, HP?
I think you had Naomi. Did I just say the Blair?
Yeah, Naomi, Blair, Davenport.
Yep. Kevin Owens, Grayson Waller. Then we got the Street Profits #1 contender match.
Yeah.
And I thought it was a good match. I'm not mad at the Street Profits. They win over DIY. DIY was used as a transitional tag team for the Bloodline to just run over.
I said it. I like my Johnny Gargano as Johnny Wrestling, and I like my Tommaso Ciampa with Goldie and his army fatigue. This DIY main roster thing.
But here's what's crazy, right? And I see you on Instagram. Ain't going Eli. You know what I'm saying? Triple H has a plan. You're telling me. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you. But I think Triple H gets so wrapped into big storylines, the smaller ones suffer a little bit. But here's the issue I have with Street Profits winning. They got good momentum. A lot of people have asked for Montez Ford to become a breakout star. We know. Okay, I think it's called the Freebird rule, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Freebird rule is when you have a group of 3 or more, you can defend those titles within the ranks of those 3, right? We did not see Tamaloa tonight at all. We saw Tamatanga. We saw Jacob Fatu with the boot, right? We saw that. Roman Reigns probably won't be around for a while. If you notice, he threw him into the steel post. He was clutching his shoulder. At the end, when he was laid out on the ground, I feel like he won't be on SmackDown for the next couple of weeks. I don't even think he's slated to be there anyway.
And that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. If they write Roman on TV, that's bad.
But here's the problem. Next week, tag title match. Street Profits versus Bloodline. My first question is, what 2 are defending those belts? Because if Jacob's in the match, he's not taking... We have yet to see Jacob take any form of beatdown.
It got to be Solo and Tamatanga. Got to be.
I don't even think Solo. I think it's...
We don't know what Jacob's deal is, and he can't... He can do what he did tonight in that boot, but he can't wrestle in that boot.
Technically, they shouldn't clear him to wrestle. Storyline-wise, and they should say Tamaloa has to fill in, and then therefore, or Solo, but Solo can't really be taking punishment from other people either because he's in the joint Roman. We want Solo to look as strong as possible going into.
Well, he looks strong, and they can make him look strong in the tag match. So,
yo, Hooker is crazy, bro. He up here following your lead. Remember that week you was like, yo, he'll be on NXT next week. You would stay. Now he doing the shit. NXT Roman loading up soon, bro. What are we talking about, bro?
Hey, shout out to you, Hooker.
But you know, I wonder what.
Well, we'll see. But Street Profits, they need something. This ain't it because they're not. I don't believe they're going to win the title. So,
do you think they could win if? See if Roman's going to be
Bloodline won't drop those titles no time soon.
I feel like if Roman's there next week,
that adds to the story. That just adds to the story. We did something. We got the titles back. Usos lost them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Solo still can say, "Yo, I would have beat Cody if it wasn't for you." So that's something for them to hang the hat on.
Right. You're right. You're right. It sounds good too. However, I do think if Roman Reigns cost him the belts,
Street Profits was in a bad spot.
yeah,
So
you get built up to get beat down. Because if Jacob Fatu is cleared with two wrestling boots on
it's
next
over.
week,
It's over.
you're not beating him. Tama Tonga is the one who's going to take all the punishment. Jacob is going to get hit in the head, shake it off. You think you got him. You're going to spike DDT him. He going to pop up.
Hot tag stress spot?
I mean, but that's how they use him. The hardest head on the planet is Jacob Fatu. And that's why I'm interested to see when Roman fight.
And Jerry, when he was a kid. If you did not hear Jerry's story on our NXT recap, if you having a bad day, if you just don't feel good, if you need to pick me up, go watch our last NXT recap and listen to the story that HP tells about his mom. It's one of those. So after the Street Profits win, what do we have, HP?
And then it went into the Solo SIkoa joint with Roman.
And we know how that happened because we came on here while that was still going because that's what we do. We go live during the main event. We watch it with y'all. We get our waters and finish our dinners because we going to talk. So we started talking about Roman. My question was, who is his allies? Does he have any allies? I don't know because, like I said, for those 3 years, he was a terrible person.
Awesome Sauce. He's talking about Roman is announced for a SmackDown appearance September 13th. That's wild. If he's not on, what week is today?
That's bad. I don't know what can carry you. What again? Condolences to the family because it's a lot that's been happening within the family. So yes. His father passed. Him being around now to me is, I'm saying his father passed, and then had the other passing recently. So it's a lot going on within the family. So it's just cool to see him. We wanted to see him, but maybe he came back too early. Maybe it's really nothing for him. Maybe he's not there because he can't be in the best of headspaces. Again, I don't know Roman Reigns. I can't call him on the phone to check on him, but I just know outside of Roman Reigns, the man Joe, got life shit going on. Right. And you know what I'm saying? And it's just kind of a weird spot. But tonight he got beat down. And I don't think I could recall me seeing Roman like that in a while. Well, he hasn't been like that in a while. It's been like 3 years of dominance.
The years that I love seeing him go to that table, Paul Heyman style, which I expect to see him with Paul Heyman sooner than later. If
Roman is out till September, we have like 4 weeks to fill. Maybe Paul Heyman comes out.
No, not 4. Today's date. It was my daughter's birthday. Shit. Yeah, no, you're right. Next week is 23rd, then the 30th, then the 6th. You got 3.
I could see Paul Heyman coming out and recruiting for the next 2 weeks.
Paul Heyman's going to get out.
He recruits the week after, then recruits the week after that. Then that's how you build it back up. I got my blood, you know what I'm saying? So,
you know what I think would be dope? Paul Heyman comes out to recruit, and every time they show him, he's getting denied. People are like, hell nah. Solo on them? Nah. You want to start a new group? You know what I'm saying? But people just denying him. And the people that come back, the Usos, but they be like, on one condition. And that's where it's a public apology. It's Roman, you know what I'm saying? Like, but then you're turning Roman to a baby face. And I think that's
the first words out of his mouth can't be an apology. It can't be him sucking up to the Usos. Can't be that.
Can't be that.
So I don't know. We're gonna see what happens. I just hope it happens and SmackDown is a better show for it.
You know what I would hope, and this is what I hope to God. I don't think they'll do it, but
my beard looks really nice tonight.
If Paul Heyman goes, I got a guy, even if they get dominated, Jay's on Raw, he's not coming back, and this bloodline thing doesn't go as planned, right? And they'd be like, And Paul Heyman goes, I got a guy. I could talk to him, Roman, but I don't know.
Don't say Brock.
And it's Brock Lesnar.
It won't happen because SummerSlam passed already. You know, if we get Brock, we get him at SummerSlam.
I don't know, man. Because Brock versus Jacob Fatu is over. And that's a great. You want to put Jacob Fatu over? Bring back Brock. Let him and Brock go at it.
Well, you can't just send Brock in to sick Jacob and he goes away.
No. But you know, he comes in to
Brock
help
and Roman. I don't know. I don't know about that.
Brock
I don't know about like
that.
Yes,
That's
a weird
do.
team.
You know you like it. We like the mega powers. We didn't know we needed it, but we liked it. We've gotten a lot of great, super dominant tag teams through the years. Stone Cold and Triple H, HBK and Stone Cold, The Rock and Sock, Undertaker and Kane.
Brothers of Destruction was pretty good.
That's what I'm saying. We got
Rock
a lot
and Sock
of
was more funny. I don't think it was dominant. They were funny, but
who did they lose to?
I'm not opposed to it, but you know,
Who
Brock
did they
Lesnar.
lose to?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. They both were world champions. Anytime you take guys who are both world champions and kind of still in their prime or within the realm of that world title run, it's an over dominant, and then they don't lose. Rock and Sock,
I don't want to see people talking about the Shield. I don't want to hear those Shield talk. Okay, that's done.
Only way if you pull John Moxley out of a deal, or then I would want to hear it. But I don't want to see it's just him and Seth. Like Seth needs to worry about what's happening on Raw because they got some.
Unless they have a new gun, who would be the new gun in the Shield?
No, don't do that. Don't give me a new. That's like Axe Smash, and then when they brought in Crush or the New Day.
Ahmed Johnson when he was in the Harlem Heat.
Yeah, we don't want to see that because then it's watered down. You know what I mean? Unless they turn on the new guy.
Didn't they Dries a Road Warrior?
It did.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Dries, man.
They also had some tall German-looking dude. I can't. He used to like.
We will see. Pretty middle of the road show, like most of them have been lately. This is very interesting because Roman Reigns is back, but for how long? For one, and what's going on? It has to be something more. Because like you said, Raw and NXT are cooking.
Yeah, and SmackDown is just like, what the fuck is going on, man?
And we cover both during the main event. We go live and we recap everything here. So
you know what I noticed too? Raw actually has a main event, an actual match that's ending Raw. SmackDown for the last several weeks has not. It's just talking. That just shows you there's nobody who can close their show. It's got to be dialogue. No one gives a fuck to watch.
And I'm gonna tell you, the openings ain't been that hot either.
You're WWE champion. When was the last time Cody closed the show?
He's too busy drinking with Randy Orton and Bianca Belair doing them interviews he doing. That's what he's doing.
Bro, it's like they're trying to purposely sink SmackDown so Raw can become the flag. Like, it's always been said it's the flag.
You think it's intentional?
It feels like it. Like, how Raw this hot and you over here, then you don't respect titles. Next week, US title match and tag team title match. What about Bash of Berlin? Why are you not putting these shows on for Bash of Berlin and building to them?
I don't have the answers. Sway. I just know Roman got beat down and he ain't got no friends. That's all I know.
I'm tired of this shit. Like, if they want, I'm about to break that show. Remember, we talked about fantasy booking. This is aggravating. It's not even. It's hard in the sense of getting people to like who you want them to like. That is hard, but to actually layer your show a little bit, it's not. It really isn't. And you know how I know that? I mean, people go, "You never booked a show." I'll be like, "You're right." But when I was a kid, I used to have a notepad, and I used to have all my toys under my bed. And my notepad, I used to know all the fucking ring. I'll go get that bitch. I have a notepad from when I was a motherfucking kid. You know I like to write.
We believe you. We believe you.
You ever heard me lie? No one's ever put in the chat if you ever heard me lie. Exactly. But I used to make matches and had to make my pay-per-view and put on for my sister and them. If my cousin's in here, they'll put that shit. Yeah, that motherfucker.
We put on matches of your action figures from events you booked for your other siblings.
Yeah.
and you cut off your mother's eyebrows while she was asleep.
You
and
make
put
that
salt
sound
in her mouth.
very
Hey,
vile.
go watch that last recap, man. HP's a wild boy.
If you go in the description, it's right to there, so you can click it. Boom, it'll take you right to it.
Yeah, I don't
got
got too much more. Like I said, these SmackDown recaps, they are what they are. It's been pretty middle of the road. I'm not saying it's been bad or good. It's been very middle of the road. And now that Roman's back, I hate that it's still kind of middle of the road that Roman's back.
Until we get to Roman, I feel like.
Remember,
I was hyped.
The return might have been a little waste. It doesn't feel big or as important as it should, especially if you're getting beat down and dominated.
I think that's only because if he was going to Raw, it would be different. I feel because the feel of Raw feels like everything matters.
They feel like two different shows.
Yeah, and SmackDown feels like all right, hey man, tap me in when I was running errands during this. That's why also my notes are like I was watching it on my phone, driving, all that. You know what I'm saying? And I went and put these notes together, but I was very unimpressed.
Very unimpressed. There you have it, folks. Were you impressed? Were you unimpressed? Let us know. Leave it in the chat. Leave it in the comment. In case you didn't know, we go live during the main events of every show. Raw, NXT, SmackDown. And if it's a PLE or pay-per-view, we go live during the main event of that too. Then we talk about it and we get right into it like we did tonight. So if you are following us on Instagram and Twitter, slide by the YouTube and subscribe. Hit the notification bell because you don't want to miss when we go live. Plus, this Sunday, Bret the Hitman Hart, the excellence of execution, the pink and black attack, the best there is, best there was, best there ever will be. Live interview, sit down interview. This ain't no 2-3 minute, you know what I'm saying? This ain't a hot tag. This is an interview. Sits down with Attitude Era Podcast, and he got into it. He got into Owen. He got into Vince, some recent issue with The Undertaker he got into, the psychology of wrestling. He got into Shawn Michaels.
It's a lot. 20 minutes.
Some things that I didn't know. And Bret Hart, the legend. Attitude Era Podcast this Sunday, 3 p.m. Eastern time. Do not miss it. You're going to see it all over the timelines this weekend, the clips and the promo. If you're following us in our socials, that and like DNA and HP mentioned earlier, the YouTube memberships are now available and the Patreon memberships are now available. Exclusive content only on there. Like I said, we giving you Bret Hart for free this week. We're giving you Booker T for free next week, I believe. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that, but I did. So if this is the free stuff y'all getting, plus the lives and the gaming and double ups, imagine.
Hey, my bad.
Imagine what's for sale. Not for sale, but imagine what's the membership perks.
But
and DNA said the first 5 people that sign up, he's sending free merch too. I ain't even got merch.
And
stuff for my own.
And to be perfectly honest with you, another thing about that is every show that we have coming out, going to YouTube membership and the Patreon, is going to get their first episode for free on the main channel. So it's almost like a trial. Like, oh, I like, but I promise you, if you even rock with us, you really gonna rock with us after this. Like, oh my God.
DNA got his own show. He first out the gate, D'Lo Brown and DNA talking about top 5 European champions of all time. That's out the gate. Me and HP, our show together is out the gate. We did an episode about Yokozuna. It's up now. Actually, check that out right now. And then we have our own individual shows. He has Near Fall. I have Cold Food. And we have a new one that we're working on. So, yeah, we all are constantly working to give y'all content, man, because y'all rock with us and we rock with y'all. But, again, if y'all getting new and live content 7 days a week, interviews, gaming, double ups, and imagine what you're not getting. So,
I can give you some of these. So let me kind of walk you guys through it. If you go to the Attitude Era page, bang, you know what I'm saying? You go to that page, underneath the description, all right, you'll see a link right above where it says subscribe. You should be subscribed, but if you haven't subscribed, go ahead, hit the like and hit the subscribe. But you'll see a link. You hit that link, it's going to bring you up. Well, it's going to ask you how do you want to do it for your internet, but then it's going to bring you to this. It's going to bring the NXT tier. That's your first tier, developmental. You know what I'm saying? You get member only live chat. So when we want to talk about something, we might just go live. But instead of going here, we'll just go to the YouTube. You also get priority comments, replies, and you also get video loyalty badges and all that in the comments. For $9.99, you know what I'm saying? It goes up. You get the shout out. You get photo and status updates. You get member only polls, early access to new videos, and other videos. It's not even giving you all the perks. It's not even listed. There's a lot because you get the streams. You get live streams. We'll be doing live streams. So like we might pop up on a Tuesday mid-afternoon, but instead of going to YouTube, we'll just go to talk to the members. You know what I mean? And
we do that a lot when things happen. We go live a lot. So
and it might happen more. If I got a decent idea, I'm gonna hit the chat for us, and I'm gonna hit y'all as the members.
And the new show is gonna require y'all. We're gonna get it's really based around y'all. So
you will have a vote.
Yeah, for the wrestling fans, the wrestling purists, and just people that want to rock with us. Y'all been asking about how y'all can support because we do give y'all all this every day. That's how you do it. Get a membership. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Well, what people say? Buy us a cup of coffee. Ain't that the thing people say? I don't know.
Buy us a cup of coffee. You can do this on the Patreon or the YouTube membership. I'm gonna be honest. YouTube membership is so dope. It's got a lot of stuff.
I'm gonna be honest. HP subscribed to both. You know why? Because not only is he just like obsessive, two, he wants to know the experience of the user.
Yes.
So he actually put his own money into this so he can know what it's like to be serviced by us and what y'all get. So there's not nothing we just putting out there and we don't test and try ourselves. So but that's what it is. That's what that trailer was earlier. Smackdown was what it was. I think we might go live tomorrow. I'll be on the road. I want to talk about the Bret Hart interview.
We gotta do that Sunday though.
I want to do it Saturday. I might go live. I might just go live. You never know. You never know. I want to talk about what I watched this interview 3 times. Like I want to get into it
twice. That's
so
dope.
So Bret Hart this Sunday. Everything else during the week. We got a trailer about the weekly shows because it's a lot to say. Just know something happens every day here on Attitude Era Podcast. And you got anything else, HP? Shout out to the chat, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, X, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I say, you know how we close, so we're gonna close the show. But when we say the good night, we're not actually gonna go off air. We're gonna run that trailer back to you one more time so you get a chance to see it again.
Mississippi, I'm on the way in the morning. I got the convention. I'm on the way, baby. I'm coming to do my
What's
thing.
The convention? Oh, hold on. We ain't letting you off that easy. What's the convention for those that might be in the area, want to stop by, or want to show support and love?
Nirvana is in Oxford, Mississippi. I will be there tomorrow night. And then next week, I'll be back in Louisiana for Pro Wrestling 225. So if you in the Mississippi area or you in the Louisiana area, I'm back. So with the broke toes and all, I'm on my Jacob Fatu. You heard me? So with that said, we about to get up out of here. Follow us on all social medias, and we will see y'all Sunday. I'll see y'all tomorrow at Nirvana, Oxford, Mississippi.
Members, we might see y'all tomorrow.
If you never know. So the best thing to do is just hit the subscribe and notification button. But HP's about to run that beautiful trailer one more time. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with us. If you're on social medias, hit the little hearts and share this to everybody. Let everybody know that you know what's up. So share this and slide by YouTube, hit the subscribe and notification button. And if we don't see y'all tomorrow, we will see y'all Sunday with Bret the Hitman Hart. Now, HP, roll that beautiful beam footage. We see y'all Sunday. Peace.
This is DNA, and y'all checking out my show Top 5. You got a top 5? I got a top 5. But let's see whose top 5 is better. Good night. Good night.
Brr, it's cold food with the Archie Carter. A wrestling match, a return, a battle, something that you were looking forward to because you knew it was going to be hot. And when you got it, well, it wasn't. That's cold food, and I'm here to talk about it. It's cold food with the Archie Carter. Hey, waiter, this cold.
Gentlemen, making his way into this podcast.
King HP. And here we're going to look at wrestlers that couldn't get the job done. We're going to look at it. Why didn't they win? What happened? And because it's near fall, we're going to see if we can get them some gold. Remember, the referee's decision is final.